Yo, what's going on, fam? It's yours truly, Kelvin Deveaux, back with another true story. Now listen, I was born in the country, right? So I got a big love for plants, animals, nature, outdoors, and all of those things. But there was some stuff that came with it that I didn't really care for. So my dad decided one day, hey, I'm gonna get this boy a gun. I'm gonna get this boy a pellet gun, right? He brought it home and I remember like it was yesterday. Stock, which is the part that I put on my shoulder, it was made out of wood, so it was brown. And the barrel was, of course, steel, so it was black. So I got my first gun, I'm all excited. I got about 200 pellets and I'm like, man, what am I gonna shoot first? So my dad picks up this can, he sets it on the barrel. He said, hey, have at it. On the barrel, have to press a button, load the barrel with the pellet, lock it back up, and I'm ready to shoot. So I get my aim right, I really lock in, and I let it go. Pow! So after that, I go up and check to make sure to see that I hit the can. No hole whatsoever except the hole that you open and drink out of. So I walk back to my spot, I press the button, load it with a pellet, lock it back up, get my aim right, and I let it rip again. Pow! Walk back to the can, no hole again. So I asked my dad, I'm like, what in the world is going on here? I was like, is something wrong with this gun? You must have bought me a bad gun. I don't know what's going on. Cause I played all the games, played 007 and all those games, so I thought I was a sniper expert. So he grabbed the gun. Now it's important to know this about my dad. My dad served in the military. He was in the army. So he knows a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two. And it's at this time that I would like to thank all of those who have served or currently serve in our armed forces. Thank you. But back to this gun situation. So he gets my gun, he pushes the button, he loads it with the pellet, lock it back up, he aims, lets it rip. Bow! The can does not move at all. So I'm thinking he missed just like I did. So I walk up to the can just to see how bad he missed the can. And lo and behold, there was a hole in the can. So now I'm looking at him like, what in the world did you do that I didn't do? So I asked him to do it again. So he grabs the gun, he pushes the button, loads it with the pellet, lock it back up, he aims, now he's ready to shoot. Now at this particular time, I'm looking at the can, but also looking at him in my peripheral to make sure he's not doing anything special that I didn't do the first time. So he shoots the gun, pow, and I walk up to the can to see did he hit it again. And sure enough, the second hole was about a half of a centimeter away from the first shot that he took. And it was at that moment that I knew, that my dad knew exactly what he was doing. So I'm like, hey, you just hit it twice. The gun is fixed now. Now it's my turn. I got it from here. I know what I'm doing. He gives the gun back to me. I press the button, load it with the pellet, lock it back up. I aim. Now I'm ready to shoot. Pow! And I miss again. And now I'm looking at my dad for real. I'm like, what in the world is going on? What are you doing that I'm not doing? And he told me something on that day that has never left me. And what he said was, you're aiming for the can, but I'm aiming for the eye on the can. He said, listen, if you aim small, you will miss small. And he also said along with that if you're just aiming for the general can, then you're probably gonna miss it big time because your aim is too big. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's not just a firearm lesson. That's a lesson in life, period. You have to be very detailed about the things that you want in your life. First, you have to decide what you want. You have to know what skills do you want to have. You have to know what type of income do you want. You know, some people say, hey, I want to earn $100,000. But for some people, that $100,000 over the course of the year, some is over the course of 30 days. You have to decide which one is it for you. What habits do you want in your life? Do you want to be considered as a reader? Do you want to be considered as someone who practices meditation and yoga? You know, what people in life do you want to meet? What tables do you want to sit down at and have a conversation, and with who? What places do you want to travel? What things do you want to see? What cultures do you want to be immersed in? Number two, once you've decided what you want, figure out a timetable for getting it done. You know, in my phone, I have a list of about 50 things that I want to accomplish over the next 10 years. And some of them I want to accomplish within 3 years, some in 5, and some in 10. And I'll read you some of them now. One of my goals over the next 3 years is to learn French fluently enough to have a conversation. Over the next 10 years, I want to put together a tour where I go around to different colleges and speak to those people who are graduating who may not know which direction they want to take in life, because that's who I was. And last thing, once you already decided what you want, you figured out the time that you want it completed by, then you have to figure out how does it feel, right? How does it feel when you step off of the plane and you're in Africa and you're gonna be there for 3 weeks? How is that situation going to feel to you? How does that new car, your dream car, how does it feel when you're driving down the road? What does the leather seats feel like? What does the stitching? How does the wood grain feel? How does the quietness of the cabin sound to you? You have to know all of those things. Visualize visualization is very important when you're going any place or you're doing anything, because before it shows up in your physical world, it has to show up here. It has to show up in your mental world. You have to be able to see it. You know, for that dream job that you really want, how does it feel going from, you know, just being at work on time to now that you're excited, you're pumped up, you're excited about having that job, well, now you're showing up to work early. And everyone's wondering, like, why are they so excited? Because they got the dream job. But you have to know those things and feel those things and see those things before they ever appear. Listen, tribe, try this. For just 3 minutes, today, tomorrow, just try it. For 3 minutes, I want you to just relax without your phone in a quiet place, close your eyes, and visualize something that you want. Visualize how it feels, how it smells, how it tastes, what it feels like, how fast it's going, how cool it feels, how hot that it feels to your skin. Just visualize for 3 minutes. Now, I would say every day, but most people don't do anything every day except eat and sleep. So 2 to 3 times a week, just take 3 minutes, just 3 minutes, and visualize the thing that you want, the place that you want to go, the job that you want to have. And lo and behold, you'll find out that those things will start attracting themselves to you. That's how the universe works. So listen, fam, it's yours truly telling you that the thing that you want to do, the place that you want to go, the thing that you want to have, the freedom that you want, is all in the details. So you already know what I need you to do. I need you to comment on this video and let us know whether you like it or what you would like to hear from True Story. I also need you to like it and to send it to somebody. Oh, don't worry, take your time. I'll wait. And if you don't know who to send it to, how about this? The very first person that you think of that their names begin with an S, send this to them, like right now. And I also need you to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, because when you subscribe, here's what happens. Whenever I put out a true story, whenever I put out any content, guess what? You get first dibs, right? So hey fam, it's yours truly, Kelvin Deveaux, saying be detailed about the things that you want.